So again, this is old man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for you guys who want to learn a new skill, compete with the young crowd. This is video number 105. Again, as I promised, that will be giving you all kinds of scripts for all different types of websites, stuff that's already done. Like for instance, in this video, we're talking about this booking uh, uh, system that I created. Simple stuff. I'm going to give you all the scripts. I'm going to give you the JavaScript. I'm going to give you a PHP part. I'm going to give you, of course, your HTML, index.html, or you can call it PHP. Okay, I just call it HTML, but you can call it. You can change it into PHP. And once you start adding PHP stuff, you know, then you do that. But if you're not gonna add nothing, you can leave it like that. Anyway, and of course I'll give you the CSS stuff. And let me see. Let's go to the actual. This is what it looks like right here. I mean, I guess I could give you. I mean, right now it's not connected to the database. I'm going to show you in a second, because I got so many different things in the database that it just became loaded, and I'm kind of somehow I think I mentioned that way back that my local host, the database part of it, got destroyed. Yes, all those beautiful projects that I did with the artist project, stuff that I did where they actually can, buy into a membership to create their own website that does it all for them, and then all they have to do is, of course you pay a little bit, and then what they do is once all that gets done, you get an email that open it up, blah, blah, blah. Now they can use the username and boom, then the dashboard, and then they can add their paintings inside. Everything got done for them. I got this right. Now, in the process of doing that, I did put it in GoDaddy, and then GoDaddy, well, there was some problems there, so I didn't have to transfer everything to Name Hero, which I love it. I use it all the time, and I love the cPanel stuff. It's really good. It's really well organized. Anyway, so put that stuff there, but never really got to finish putting the database stuff. And I was doing a lot of different things, and then I started to, okay, let me do these little projects so I can make videos out of them, and then that became, anyway, this is it right here. So basically, if I wanted to put a name, I could just say Andy, right, like this, and then you could say what's his Andy at, you could say gmail.com. Then over here you say what services, right? You can add any service you want. You can say right now I just did it for haircut, manicure, so it could be anything, right? Let's say haircut. And then you say when. Then look how easy that is, because we're using HTML5 and you can do a lot of these things. And look, today's what, 17, okay, and this will be the date. I mean the actual time. So right now is, let's say well, let's just keep it like this, right? Now once you hit this, you get a message and they'll call you back. Look, booking confirmed, we will connect you shortly. And what happens is it takes this information, puts it in the database, and then you can hook it up that it'll go to the person that's checking, and it'll get a message saying, look, I got a booking, blah blah blah, and this guy's gonna show up. And you can even hook it up that you can, if you want to get real sophisticated, to pay a little bit of the money using credit card. But I didn't want to go through that. Just do it like this. They get the message, 9 o'clock, you go there. They already know because you already booked it, right? Excuse me. Create a directory. You can call it whatever you want, but I called it booking because look, booking slash, just makes it easier to remember. And this is the actual HTML. I'm going to open it up for you. I'm going to put all this stuff again, like I've been mentioning, in the description below. You can get to this stuff. Anyway, here it goes. As you can see, booking, blah blah. That's what it says here, booking. Right? Like this is just something I put that. You can put anything you want. This is a favicons. It's just using my regular default one. Anyway, so this is the meta. Remember how I showed you before the meta could be big on the last video? Well, right here we're just doing it short. Styles.css. I'm giving it to you, right? Of course, this is the actual, HTML. CSS is what gives you that little style. I mean, a green little thing, little shadow box. You know what I mean? And this is it. Look, when you want to add more, just put it in here. Okay, just copy this, go to the next line, like this. Wait a minute. I was supposed to copy this. Copy, then go here. And I don't know, what will be? Let me see. We got okay. How about? I don't know. Do they do? We'll change this to a pedicure. Pedicure. Reason why I remember that because I did one for Madame Nail Salon. And then you just put here pedicure. That you save it, so when you go look, let me see. So when you go look, it's that. See? Alright, so this is it, the data, the book now, and then you hit it in JavaScript, which happens to be the guy that does right here. I know you don't know JavaScript, and this is not a JavaScript thing, but take it anyway because you can kind of figure things out. All you need is this whole thing. It's just short thing. It's short. I mean, it's just telling you if this is a success, give it a message of, that someone's going to call you, right? See, I made it into a green, and if it's a problem, there'll be a red, and that's it. That's all it's really doing. And then you got your PHP part. Now, I'm going to show you something here. This PHP part. This is the PHP part that does all the work. The stuff that when it goes out to a database and all those things, right? This is it right here. And this is the booking, and of course JavaScript will make it green. Alright? Simple stuff really. You could have made it to the point that if you went like this, let me see if I jump over. Didn't do anything, you know how you normally get like you can put that into the JavaScript. You can use some of the JavaScript that I gave you. Remember, I think on the last one, and then you can take a piece of that, put it into this JavaScript. You'll be able to do those things. But basically, this is it. Now, this is where you want to be. Now, right now, this is commented out. See right here? And don't forget the prepare statement. You can hook it up with the prepare statement and then do the input statement. Right now, it's already input like this with the this is another way placeholder, and just continue with your prepare statement. I just didn't put it here. I didn't put it there because because I was doing so many different things. I was going to use these for whenever I need to do. I take a piece of this and I put it in another place, another project, and then I add all my little things. But just comment this. Yeah, we're using MySQL. I normally don't use it. I like PDO, or you can take the other one, all the other ones that have the PDO, and just take that, put it in here, replace this piece right here. And I know that you have learned a lot of the PHP stuff, so I'm pretty sure you can get that done. The reason why I'm giving you all these. Oh, by the way, before we do that, this is how you do the filtering. Remember, you do the validation. Cross-site scripting, right? You do this, and then you do the filtering, and you could do more. Like you could do find out if it's empty. You're gonna want to find out. You want to make sure that this came from, like this came from a form that you submitted. You can put all that stuff in here. I mean, you can just check out the other videos, and it's all there. And you can just get pieces of it, put it there. I mean, you can kind of figure it out. By now, after all these things, all these videos, I'm pretty sure you know a lot of PHP stuff. But I'm giving it to you because I wanted to give these things, because a lot of times people learn things and say, but I want to, and some people are like in a rush because you need to get somewhere, or you need to, you're going to get an interview, you want to follow up on things, and then they're going to ask you a question, and you're going to be like, oh, because you don't see it. And if you can look at some of these things and memorize some of the stuff, you'll be alright. And then look, I'm going to give you that one, and then I'm going to give you this one about inventory, like keeping an inventory of your stuff in your house. I'm going to give you this one. This is to add new bills, like when you create a bill, you know. And I'll give you this to create a new account, I don't know, for registration. And that's nothing. And I'm going to do all that for you, because right now I just wanted to give you the booking for this one today. This is good stuff. You can't go wrong. You're going to love it. Now over here, if you come here, it says how to use. Simple stuff. I kind of put that. How to use. Save each code block it to respective file, right? You call it this. Place all the files in the same directory. Remember, we called it booking. You're gonna need a local server, like you could do XAMPP, WAMP, MAMP, or to run this stuff, or you can put it in a production system that you can use a little bit of it to do some testing, but don't go too crazy because it's production, or staging one. And you can navigate to your folder via the server URL, which would be this stuff here. That's all. It's a simple instructions. So it's all here. You saw this, and this is something you're gonna get when I get to this. I'm gonna put this in the description below. This is what has all the. Let me see if I can show you. See the breakdown. This is your index. This is your CSS. Okay. Anyway, that's kind of basically it, because I wanted to give you this simple stuff, easy to go. So I think I give you a whole bunch of them like that. Keep it in a place where you can always get to real fast. If you need something, you know, you go boom, you know, check it out and do the stuff. You're gonna love it. Just keep playing with it. I know the JavaScript is a little complicated, but dude, you get it. You're gonna get it. You'll see. Well, we reached the end. It was going to be a short video, because all those other ones that I'm showing you, it's going to be all short, because I'm just giving you, the reason why I do that too, and I know I mentioned that a few minutes ago, is because a lot of times I want this stuff fast too. And in the beginning I wanted, like, okay, fine, I'm glad I'm learning it, but give me the results, give me what it would look like, give me the actual script, and I'll continue with your stuff. Yes, I'll learn your PHP stuff. Yes. I still want this thing, because I want to get to it quick. I mean, I have to show, I have to not take your time looking at, So I'm going to give it to you all. There's another one too that I have. I'll show you on the next ones. It's going to be, let me see, this is the first one. This is one of them, right? Because I gave you, let me see, I gave you the list maker and the thing for the restaurant. I gave you those. I got it. Let me see. I guess that was 2 or 3. That would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I got about another. I say about another 4. So I'm gonna give you all this separately. I mean, I could have put all this in one video, but then after a while it gets confusing, and I'm like, okay, fine. Let's just do one little thing, one little project, and this is a project, right? Little one, and do it separately like that. So each video will have their own, and then I will post in the description. I'll put all the stuff that I mentioned. Anyway, we have reached the end, and I hope you found this video helpful. And in this case, you are getting all you need to create your own booking websites, right? And until next time, good night.